Before we get into the video, I wanted to share a special tool that David and I have been using for over 2 years to manage our inventory on Amazon. The tool is called SoStocked, and it is a very powerful tool. It's designed specifically for inventory management. If you're in a physical products business selling on Amazon, you need to be in stock, especially with the inventory restrictions lately. This tool is incredibly powerful. If you're having trouble with inventory management, this might be a tool to help you. SoStocked is partnered with Firing Demand, and they've offered our guests, our listeners, a 30-day free trial. So click the link in the video description to get 30-day free trial. On to the video. And so I want to dive down into more into business stuff now. And so, you've got a ton of experience in e-commerce and growing businesses, mentoring people. What advice would you give to e-commerce business owners who want to diversify and reinvest in their business, but they're not sure where to start?
Yeah. So number one thing, like who is starting? That's what exactly I'm trying usually to deliver the main message for the beginners. You must have your why. I will jump into the e-commerce because I heard people making money because you put $1, there is $3 Facebook give you back. And people wants money button machine. They go into crypto, getting some opportunities or scamming or buy and getting couple of hundreds, couple of thousands profit. But at the end, if they won't succeed in the first space, in the first spot, they quitting instantly. Or invest $200 into the Facebook, it doesn't work for me, it sounds like a scam, or it's not for me, just I don't like it. If you decide to jump into some direction, be able to sacrifice, be able to lose money from the beginning, be able to not sleep at nights or waking up earlier than usual, do the more work, do the part-times if it's needed to collect investment. Oh, it's easy to say if you have money. I didn't have the freaking money. I worked on 5 different jobs to get that money done. I didn't know that I'm capable. My body is capable to do that work. I didn't know that because I had my strong why. So basically, I can suggest is just when you start in something, first of all, think about, are you able to go all in for it? What's your real why? If it's only cash, find out something where you'll get stronger why. Because when your goal is just to make extra XYZ in cash, that will never work. Because in the first fail, that fail will be too painful for you that you'll go and find plan B. You'll go and work, be employer and so on, which is not bad. Not everyone entrepreneurs. Not everyone. It's fine. But you have to be honest to yourself. And when you starting, you have to be understanding why you're doing that, except of cash. And then when you have strong why, your mother, your wife, your kids, yourself, you want to travel around the world. You want flexibility. You want freedom and do not be in vacation. You have a full-time work, which is going to be part of your vacation because you are own boss. You have this kind of strong feelings why you want to do that. We will avoid thinking about plan B. That's the second thing which I recommend. Do not have the plan B. When you have plan B, you implement that or now or later. I didn't have plan B. I just denied it. And that's another thing what I learned from wealthy stories, stories of wealthy people. None of them were creating for themselves plan B. They were always having plan A only. And whatever people were saying to them, they were just saying, and move on back to the plan A. So have your strong why and don't look behind for the plan B if you know that this is exactly what you want to do. Elon Musk created the SpaceX, Elon Musk created the PayPal, Elon Musk created the Tesla because he knew that what he want, why he's doing that, and what's his real desire. I read about e-commerce. I said to myself, when I finished that book, it was 180 pages, what I just mentioned in August 25th. In one day, in a couple hours, I finished that book and I closed it. I mean, the ebook. I just put the phone on the table and I said to myself, I want to do that till end of my life. I don't know how, but this is going to be really what I want to do. And that's why it wasn't plan B in my head. I'm a poor guy who has possibilities to generate wealth by using laptop. Done. I want to do that. I don't have any kind of steps back. So no plan B and believe in yourself. If you won't quit, you'll win. First, so from 25th of August till end of January, how many months? 5 months. 5-6 months, I was losing completely. And even when I got first success, I lost again. But what I'm just saying, I was accepted of losing until I get what's worked. That's the part of the game.
Absolutely. Now, I know you're an expert in cutting edge AI strategies for e-commerce. So let's dig into that. It seems like every podcast that I do, we talk about AI. It's coming in really strong in the last couple of years. And, I think if you're not using AI now, you're going to get left behind. So can you share with the audience how ChatGPT can double conversions overnight?
Listen, that's a game changer. I mean, beginning of 2023, one of my friends texted to me like, yeah, just implement. We were speaking about golf niche. I have like somewhere video about that case study, double conversion over the night. It was the name of the video. And it was golf niche store. And we had really awful conversion. And like he said, bro, like it's a mind blowing. And we jump on the Zoom and he shared with me like what they're doing with ChatGPT. And we're doing quite the same now, but it's more automated, more like prompt oriented and so on. But that time it was just like rough ideas. And basically, simply before to search for the avatar of like do the marketing research of particular product, we need to spend really days, sometimes up to a week to find out the right angle, who to sell, how to sell, and like what words to use, what message to do for them. And we need to go through the like different chats, different comments in YouTube, reviews in Amazon, and several things manually copying and pasting, manually choosing, and after that summarize that in one thing and just brainstorm what we will deliver from it. Now with the AI, we can just like use some utilities to scrap the reviews from Amazon page with similar or the same product and find out what's the weaknesses and what's the strong parts of the products. And then just copy paste those results to the ChatGPT, make the prompts in terms of like, hey, like your marketing expert with the 10 years experience who generated like over $1 billion in sales, profitable sales for the last decade. So right now you're working on the gold brand. Like, look what people are speaking about this product, and you just giving, here is the weakest parts, here is the strongest parts, here is the best, here is the open reviews what people leaving. Okay, according to all this data and your past 10 years experience, give it to me 5 names for this product. He is giving, okay, I want maximum 3 words. And after that, okay, make it the more branded. Okay, according to option number 3, let's think about 5 different headlines, and so on, so on, so on. And now it's more prompt oriented. Now we have already step-by-step like flow. But the thing is AI, what was giving us, like taking from us hours and days of work, now it's just basically ChatGPT and all other AI utilities helping us just to brainstorm in a minute and then get all that information with which we got and just a bit, sharpen, making better, making like more human oriented, and boom, ready to go. And like it's just ChatGPT, and there is so many utilities like AI ads which can be generated and they performing so great. AI images as well, voiceovers with the different tonalities, copying my voice just a bit with American accent because they cannot copy in Ukrainian accent. That's the problem so far, but I believe they will improve soon. We duplicate even me, one video on YouTube, we just duplicate me, and only what can be visible, who knows me, it's the voice. More my voice, but American accent. They cannot yet like make this difference. But if you see, there is less emotions because still they working on improving it, but I believe soon it will be fixed. And like I have duplicated version of myself. AI is the game changer of giving you more time for the more things to speed up the process. That's the thing. You should not fire people. You should not think on it that it's like hands off because AI giving possibilities for the same quantity of people to learn the stuff, to improve the skills and speed up the process on 10x or even 100x. It depends how wisely and how much we're going to be using that in the business. But product descriptions now has such improved that over the night, that particular store, I don't even remember, it was 1.12 conversion rate, something like that, which is horrible. And it went to 2.87 over the night. Just we changed the product page. Now we have conversion rates 4, 6, 10, 12%. Wow. By catching the right prompts with the AI. And it's insane. I'm not saying that every single case like that, but average right now it's 3-4%. Very rare when it's 2.8, 2.5, like less than 2. Like I saw that on high ticket products and some of them, yeah, it could be. And we can test several things and barely improving, but really average is like 3-4%. Before with the drop shipping stores, it wasn't possible, but it wasn't that usual. And now it's 12%, 20% conversion rate, which is blowing my mind. The best case which we have seen this because of AI, 20% conversion rate. 20% conversion rate. We generated 400,000 in 3 weeks with the 20% conversion rate. It was just like mind-blowing.
And so you're using ChatGPT to basically go out and do all of the research and data gathering that would take a human like several days or weeks to do, and you're doing it instantly, compiling all the data and then enhancing the product description on the PDP.
Yeah, and the main point, just this is not enough. Like, this is about what everyone else speaking when AI show up. People who knows how to prompt it will win the game. And this is like the new job skills. And that's true, because if you tell to ChatGPT, this is information, give me answer, it will give you general answer. It will give you just like a general, which won't be good. But when you like the one of examples, for example, write me a blog about, let's say, about headphones, and it will be giving to you bullshit blog. But what if you start from different? Hey, what's the top 10 blogs ever about the techniques you can provide, you can find? Boom, boom, boom. What was their secret of success in terms of structure, in your opinion? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, by using that kind of structure, write for me the really high engagement blog for this headphone. And then you compare in 2 tabs open, and it's like completely different world. And it's a structure, it's a paragraphs, it's like bullet points. It's just like more engagement reading text to compare just simple, like boring technical information about the headphones. That's the thing. You have to know how to speak with the machine.
Yeah. And so basically it's the prompt strategy. So like you compared like generic, you're going to, ask ChatGPT for something, it's going to spit you something back out that's going to be okay or decent. But if you have a strategy behind your prompting, it's like what you just explained, it's going to give you something like 10x better than what the general one is. So
it will give you professional variation of it.
And in terms of boosting, I know you work a lot with Shopify stores, AI. Now, in terms of boosting conversion rate, is it just the product detail page? Can you discuss like images and video, other things on there that will also help boost conversion rate and utilizing AI, leveraging AI for that?
Yeah, this is more advanced prompts, but yes, you can really describe what you need, detailed describe, and even mention it that like if you have background of the design or photo shooting, or you can ask your designer to do that. So the prompts actually looks more technical in terms of I want to like you create for me the image in terms of using this kind of photo shooting would be used by this kind of lines of such kind of photo camera by implementing that kind of coloring, angle, blah, blah, blah. So like super technical photography details. And plus it's supposed to be in the style of, let's say, like vintage. You're giving full prompt, and now it's like pre-saved prompts available in internet. And so for such kind of setup with the Midjourney, like there is a lot of like tutorial videos, a lot of like files in internet, which you can just take the super deep down script for creating a perfect image for your request, and you just need to change the keywords and key setups. If you have different camera settings setups needed, you're just changing, boom, it's just giving you 4 different variations. It's really, really super deep down, but easy, especially now all those prompts available in internet. May I just add something?
Yeah,
sorry. About the super detailed, like one of the advanced strategies is for media buying. When we have a lot of data, emails, all the zip codes, phone numbers, because of delivery, addresses, you can really train by the way, each ChatGPT chat has to be separately training for particular case. It should not be mixed between the chat. One chat for store A, one chat for store B, or product A, product B, product C, because it will be mess. You have to narrow that knowledge into one case. And then when you have all the details, you say, okay, listen, this particular creative angle gave me great performance, and this is people who bought from it, and you just uploading the data from your CVX file, like CVS file with the zip codes, phone numbers, full names, addresses, and like according to this data, find out what's common between those people and create for me the perfect avatar for my buyers. And there is more deep prompts, but basically it's the next level. It's just incredible improvement in terms of like we know super detailed where their kids going. So their kids going to karate section like every Thursday and Friday. Like what's they having for dinner or what's their behaviors to have on the weekends with their families. So it's given because it's reading all the, and you have to use ChatGPT 4, which is can read the data from online. And it's analyzing all those people who bought from you and finding out the same patterns and giving to you the angle that their kids going to baseball section. They love to drink the white wine every Thursday. They go into the cinema, they have subscription with Netflix. I mean, you can collect so much that it's like scared how dangerous it is. I mean, by the right prompts, seriously, this is like advanced level of the advertising by using data which you already have.
Yeah, no, that's really scary. I mean, essentially you're creating a lookalike that you can easily target in any fashion that you want. So no, I like that.
But even in detailed, you're controlling that lookalike.
Yeah, that's next level. I got another question I've got is on ads. Now you spoke to ads a little bit. What are some what you just said was a really good technique. Do you have any more techniques that with boosting the creatives that will enhance click-through rates?
Yeah, one of the good things, like it's always when you have something winning, you give it into ChatGPT, that version of what's winning, and ask him to give you more possibilities of that and improvements. But now it's even easier. The main version, which is great to use, it's like in ecomscout.io. This is what you're saying that I'm co-founder of. We created for the internal team from the beginning. Now it's available for public. But from the beginning, we were creating products which will be cheap to compare to like all the other attribution platforms. But it will be different by adding some features for our media buyers to make their life easier. And basically what we done, we just teach the bot to last 100 years of the best marketing strategies, best marketing cases, studies, or like last 100 years, and teach to the main books like Breakthrough Advertising, incredible book, really incredible book. One of the most expensive books what I was buying, it's like $300 books cost, but it's really like there is so much intensive things about the marketing and how people behaving and thinking. Highly recommend you, like the Breakthrough Marketing, Eugene Schwartz, I believe. Like it's a great book to read, like to understand how to market. So basically, and you can ask a short version of it from ChatGPT, give you a summary and make the comment. Even 5-year-old kid will understand, and it will give you simple explanation of that. I mean, just shortcut for you. But the thing is that all this kind of like crazy books and case studies from the last 100 years we put in the bot and start messing around and testing. Basically, what we done in the ecomscout.io, you can like follow the attribution platform by let AI read the data which is missing, like your conversions, so scale proper campaigns instead of scaling the wrong data, which is happening since iOS 14 happened. But as well, we decided to put more and more features, which is makes us different, and we're still working on adding more and more. And one of them, this kind of, so the bot is available, and when you go in your ad account through the Ecom Scout, there is like campaign level, ad set level, ad level. When you go into the ad level, next to the ad, you have a button GPT, just simple button. And basically, when you know what's your winning creative, let's say creative A, B, C, you know that your winning creative is B, so you know that ad copy in this creative is just killing it, and you just pressing on button GPT, and it's deliver, and it's in the matter of 2-3 seconds generating for you 3 different variations of this ad copy to increase possibilities for the win. And like after that, you just put in those copies with the winning creative to the new campaign, and still super high chances that it's going higher CTR and start getting your new winning conversions, and you can scale with the next variations of your winning creative. It just like not changing ad creative, it's just giving you, by pressing the button GPT on Ecom Scout, you're able to get 3 different variations of the ad copies, which will be most probably stronger than your current one already winner. So just reading all the patterns which are able to be like winning according to your results in the ad account, and just giving you 3 different variations according to all the studies, what I just mentioned before. And then you're launching on separate campaign, winning creative with the 3 different copies, and there is really high chances that one of them, it will be your new winning ad, and giving higher CTR, cheaper CPM, and just like variations of the conversion. And then you're repeating again and again and again, all the time improving. This is like kind of shortcut which we implemented for exactly our media buyers, but now it's existing for everyone.
I really like that. And so we're coming up on time now, and I definitely want to get through the fire round. You had spoke about ecomscout.io a little bit. Can you explain more at a high level, all the functions and who is this product for? Who can it help the most?
Yeah, sure. So basically, we build that for the Shopify store owners as for now. Only Shopify store owners who are advertising through TikTok or Facebook. There is several times when conversion is missing on the TikTok or Facebook platform, especially on Facebook platform. And basically, with EcomScout, you can see the right attribution. For example, you have 2 campaigns running. Campaign number 1 on Facebook is killer. Campaign number 2 is sucker. But in EcomScout, it will show you most probably, if the data is wrong, opposite. Because it's showing you exactly where it's from. Because Facebook now not able, because our iOS 14 updates, not able to provide you exact details. And EcomScout on the backend through the cookies reading all the data carefully. So instead of showing this campaign has 50 sales and second campaign has 20 sales, but at the end you have not 70, you have 100 campaigns on your store or 100 sales on your store. So 30 sales are missing. And it's quite huge, but you got my point that sales are missing plus 1 campaign is killer, 50 sales, another 20. And then you jump in on EcomScout and you see that actually the campaign number 2 has 60 sales and campaign number 1 has 40 sales, and it's actually not profitable. And the campaign number 2, which is in Facebook, it's not profitable, it's profitable. And you start scaling the right campaign by knowing the real date. So it's reading the right attribution by using the AI powered tools. And in the same time, there is possibilities to create the variations of different ad copies. We are working now on the app, which is able to run all your ads through the app simply and user friendly. This we created for our media buyers. So this product basically our media buyers saying what they needed and we created, and it basically can be implemented for every single one who running ads for the TikTok shop. That's why we decided to make that on public. And by the way, whoever would like to test it out, it's only $99 a month to compare the Triple Whale 350 and all other platforms 200 plus and so on. So by that being said, I just want to say that if you wish, I can make a 20% discount for the first month for everyone who would like to test it. And we can provide that for your audience.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. That sounds great. So if you're a Shopify store owner and you run ads on Facebook or TikTok, this tool will help you not only increase conversion rates, but also get your attribution, sure your attribution is accurate through. So that's excellent. And we'll put links to all those in the show notes directly on how to get there and get to 20% off. Really appreciate that, Anatoly. For all the guests that we have on the show, we run them through the ringer, and it's called the fire round, and it's a series of 4 rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is your favorite book?
I was just thinking recently about that, and one of them, it will be Obsessed or Be Average.
Okay, excellent. What are your hobbies?
Love sport and really love going to the cinema. This is refresh my brain.
Awesome. What is one thing that you do not miss about working for the man? For the man means a company. What's one thing that you do not miss about working for a company?
Experience. It'd be okay to work for someone else because just started by your own, sometimes better to work for someone and get the real right experience. Then you're going to be confident that you can do that and how.
Excellent. All right, last one. What do you think sets apart successful e-commerce entrepreneurs from those who give up, fail, or never get started?
Yeah, action. One thing simple. It's freaking, I'm repeating to my team all the time. Effort, action, conversion. If you miss one of those parts, you will lose. Without the effort won't be action. Without the action won't be conversion. That's it. 3 things which you have to follow.
I like that. I really like that. So definitely really appreciate you coming on the show today, Anatoly. How can the guests contact you in the future?
Yeah, sure. I'm more active on Instagram, ecom by Anatoly Labinskiy Instagram page. I'm answering in DMs there. You can ask any kind of question related to e-commerce, motivation, whatever. I will try to provide you all the answers. Plus free education regarding Shopify and advertising. We have several case studies there. It's in the YouTube, Anatoly Labinskiy, name of the channel. You can jump in and just go through the videos. One of the recent studies, how we generate 50,000 in 4 days from 0 to 50,000. Super interesting and simple, and it was really quite well. So just, if you wish to contact me, Instagram is one of the best way.
Awesome. Well, really appreciate that. And for all the listeners, we've got everything in the show notes, all links and everything. And so if you're interested in it, go grab the 20% off for your first month. Anatoly, it was great to have you on today and looking forward to staying in touch.
I do appreciate for having me here, Ken, and looking forward that at least someone there will take the action.
I agree.
Thanks for watching this video. If you got some value out of this, would you please hit the like and subscribe button? This is a free way to support the show, and it really helps us build our audience.